Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the King YouTube channel.
Liar's play. Harry must leave the royal family because it is the last choice. Where all of your snarkiest dreams come true as I share my deepest, scathingest thoughts about the dull Duchess and her handbag Harold. It's been 4 years since the Sussex family announced on Instagram that they would step back as a senior members of the British royal family and become financially independent. Up to now, it seems they have not been successful with that choice. People doubt whether anyone will stop or regret that decision. Everyone would have been very happy for Harry to live the life of his dreams, particularly his family. But no dreams were voiced until he met Meghan. The witch's behavior was disturbing and confrontational, and Harry was enthralled to this rude, unexceptional woman. Harry made secret plans with Meghan to sell merchandise of theirs, yoga mats, books, clothing, etc., under the royal banner when they were in the US. He knew this would seriously cheapen the monarchy, and why he kept their plans secret, hoping, by the time it was all set up, the Queen would be unable to stop them. The late Queen did find out and was horrified. Her grandson was willing to work against the family and his Queen. He had proved himself and his wife to be dishonorable, deceitful, and untrustworthy. Therefore, they were not fit for royal duties. Their plans were stopped, and Harry could never use them again. They have not disproved the Queen's findings of their characters. They continue a vicious campaign against the family to this day as a result of their plans being stopped. They did not have the decency to apologize and have continued to prove their utter unsuitability for royal life and the standard of behavior that is required. The UK previously had affection for the cheeky chappie. We knew he was not bright, but thought he would grow into a decent young man who would make something of his life in or out of royal life. Sadly, we now see his true, jealous, deeply unpleasant character, and that he has yet to grow up. Had they just said that they wanted to live abroad, away from being working royals, there would have been no issues. I'm pretty sure Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth, I may have been disappointed by the decision, but would have said, go with God. They would still have been members in good standing with the royal family. Not like today, non gratis. Harry shared that they had no privacy and no safety in Britain. This sounds terrible. Even said that there was no other option but to step back from his life as a member of the royal family. He threw away his years of family upbringing and the responsibilities of a senior member of the royal family. Some people are against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's decision to step down from their duties as senior members of the royal family for several reasons. The Queen has banned them from using the Sussex royal brand, and they are not allowed to use the word royal in their branding. The decision to step back from royal duties has caused a rift between Prince Harry and Prince William. Additionally, there are concerns about the couple's desire to retain their royal titles and privileges while stepping back from their duties. The legal battle over the Sussex royal trademark and the couple's withdrawal of the trademark applications have also contributed to the controversy. Furthermore, there are privacy and copyright issues as the Duchess of Sussex has been involved in a legal fight against the publisher of the Mail on Sunday over a letter she sent to her father. Obviously, if you want a different life, pick one and put the rest down. I'm not against them stepping down, but I wish that they would realize that they are not senior royals anymore. I can understand why they expected to receive the same amount of money, security, and advantages that they had as working royals. I don't think anyone was against their decision to step down from their duties, if that is what they wanted to do. Add to that their continual false claims against the royal family. Because it bothers some people more than others. The reason for the anger that they stepped down, it's because they lied and slandered the royal family and the entire UK. They said they wanted a life separate from royalty. That was a whopper of a lie. They made the lives of Harry's grandparents a living hell when they were both in their 90s and dying. Even that wasn't enough for them. Harry and Meghan trashed the royal family, especially the Queen and Prince Philip in the last stage of their lives was unacceptable. How dare they? The grandparents, who loved Harry and helped bring him up after his mom died, apart from trashing Harry's father and brother and the family in general with nothing but lies. They mocked the Queen even after her death. They started with his brother, sister-in-law, and even their children. A 3-year-old who did nobody any harm was ridiculed by them. It's all public knowledge, and they did it all for monetary gain. They are evil, vulgar, classless, hypocritical liars, and I can't wait for Karma to give it all she's got. They deserve it. Meghan must think we are all peasants and brainless. How very dare she sit on Oprah with nothing but lies coming out of her mouth? We peasants do have brains and knew all the lies she told. Meghan is also not gentle. She bullied staff, took some jewelry, took private pictures, etc. Harry demanded an apology from the royals. The Queen asked her to meet her and Markle refused, saying she had to be somewhere else. The Queen cancelled the venue Markle was supposed to be going to and sent Edward and Sophie to see her get onto a plane. We will never forgive them and they will never be welcome in the UK. Nothing to do with stepping down. Meghan seemed completely out of her depth. It was all done a bit strangely by blindsiding the Queen, but the end of the day their lives, and good on them for claiming them, given Harry was never going to be king. But everything they've done since was initially disappointing, then shocking, then downright disgusting, and then I stopped feeling anything for them. The people of the UK and the Commonwealth were happy that the true colors of the Pinocchio couple were revealed after stepping down from their duties as senior members of the royal family, and they didn't want them to come back. It was a bit of a shock, but most people wished them well in their new lives. Then, all the trouble started with the Oprah interview, the Netflix documentary, and then The Spare was released. The concept of privacy for Harry seems to be that he is entitled to have privacy while telling the private events of the rest of the family. He believes that only he is entitled to privacy and not his father or brother, etc. Then people object to not the stepping back, per se. Some of their family probably are, but they know what their responsibilities are. Beyond that, I don't know anyone who could care less. He's not a smart lad. Honestly, why would anyone care? And after he leaves, the work of other members will have to increase. Because it's a family business, the ones who are left have to do the jobs left by the ones who couldn't. What annoys me is the fact they act and think they're still senior members of the royal family. They have taken the money, giving nothing back to society here in the UK, at least. People are upset with them now because in the past few years they've acted like idiots, making trouble for everyone and doing nothing much but complain about how hard life has treated them. To join the royal family is not easy. One needs to adapt to the life of duty and a rather ordered life over which you have little control over day-to-day events. You do have the opportunity, however, to contribute to causes you believe in ways unavailable to most and to make great differences to many organizations by bringing the spotlight upon them. You get to wear lovely clothing and gorgeous jewels. Although they will never be yours and meet all sorts of people you would never normally expect to meet, have fun, and lots of it. It is not for everyone, and that's why the royals take great care to ensure that any partner knows exactly what they are getting into. But Meghan and Harry could do nothing. Even Meghan refused to carry out some of the responsibilities she had to do. When she left, she and her Ginger did not hesitate to point their spears at their family. This is crazy. Finally, we can easily see that it seems like they chose to leave for PR and make money. But Harry and Meghan act like everyone in the UK has pushed them to the edge, forcing them to leave if they want peace. They are always good at using lies to make themselves victims. And you? What do you think about this issue? Please comment to let us know your opinion. If you like, please like and share the video with your friends.
And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.